Let's look at adult praise and acknowledgement. I've observed thousands of lessons in my time, and I've always noticed that when adults look pleased to see young people, it usually means that a lesson's going to go well. And that goes from the greeting when young people arrive at the door, right the way through to the teacher beaming at them when they're conforming in the classroom. So I think that adult acknowledgement is very powerful. It can be difficult to keep up because we often feel rather stressed in the classroom, and we often look as though we're looking for trouble, and our attention is nervously focused on the children we think might be about to cause us trouble. So we need a little bit of technique to get around that. One of my favourite ideas is the idea of command praise times 3. So every time we give an instruction, we acknowledge at least 3 children for carrying it out. So getting the books out and getting working, thank you very much, Mary, thank you, Hamid, thank you, John. And it doesn't need to be super overdone Mary Poppins praise, clever children. Quiet, friendly acknowledgement, as far as I can see, works very well. So I think acknowledgement is probably the most important tool that we've got. Also, I think we can use clear and open praise when we're talking to groups of children, like Green Group. I see you came in, got settled, and got your books out in 2 minutes. That's a world record. Well done. I'm very pleased. So these are all ways of using adult acknowledgement, and I shouldn't leave out the idea of the positive letter or the positive phone call home. And if you've got a regular system for doing that, I think your quid's in, because it reinforces carers as well, and young people are very interested in getting that positive recognition at home. So in my opinion, there's no question that warm praise and recognition works very well in the classroom, and we should all get as good at it as we possibly can be. When we get to tangible rewards, stars and stickers and so on, I think the situation gets slightly more difficult, because it's really a collegiate thing. Systems like that work well if the whole school are using them and if there's a clear system for them working. But if we're going to use them, I think we need to make sure that we're going to be consistent with them. So that's praise and acknowledgement and tangible rewards. A word of caution before we discuss it. I think one of the things that we've learned over the last 20 years or so is that praise isn't always the appropriate thing for when we're trying to get children to master tasks and make academic development. There's now lots of research that shows us that what children really need is clear feedback on what they've achieved so far, and some tips on how to improve their work in the future. Even better if young people get taught to evaluate their own work and taught to assess what it is they need to do next. So we use a slightly different language, I think, when we're evaluating work, and getting young people competing for points and prizes in their work may be to the benefit of some children, but it puts others off. So the way I think about it is I use acknowledgement and praise for compliance and encouraging pro-social behaviour in the classroom, and try to use a more evaluative language when I'm talking about the progress that they're making. But I'm sure you'll have your own opinions on this.